Imagine someone just incredibly skilled,
Mhm.
right? Able to hit a target kilometers away, blindfolded, a real marksman.
Okay, yeah.
Now, picture that same person, maybe just a few years earlier, hating guns, hating war, just an ordinary math teacher. What kind of force, what event do you think it takes to totally transform someone like that from average and peaceful to something else entirely? We start in a small Ukrainian village, pretty peaceful. Mykola's there, he's a math teacher, seems well-liked, living a happy, simple life with his wife, Nastya.
Simple is the word. The summary paints this picture of a almost idyllic life. No TV, no major electronics, just them.
Right.
She's an artist, makes these wooden statues, he teaches. It's very grounded, very quiet, a real contrast to what's coming.
And Mykola himself, character-wise, peaceful guy, loves teaching, hates violence. There's even this detail about a troublesome student, Evan, from a rich family, always trying to provoke him.
Trying to get him fired.
Yeah, but Mykola is just calm, doesn't rise to it. That peaceful nature is really emphasized.
It really sets the stage, doesn't it? It highlights just how profound the later shift is. What could possibly break that kind of peace?
Well, his ordinary life is about to collide with something huge. He's at school one day, hears news on the TV about the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Okay.
Earlier that morning, he'd actually seen soldiers in uniforms he didn't recognize.
Yeah.
But he just sort of brushed it off, thought maybe it was just a uniform change.
Oh, wow. So he had no idea the danger was literally right there.
None at all. And amidst all this growing unease, something wonderful happens too. That same evening, he finds out Nastya is pregnant.
A moment of pure joy in the middle of brewing chaos.
Exactly. They're ecstatic, celebrating becoming parents. But that joy, it's tragically short-lived.
Okay, so what happens next?
The next day, he goes to school, says goodbye to Nastya. But the school's empty. No
Yeah.
kids, nothing.
Uh-oh.
Then he sees a news report, confirms it. Russian soldiers have entered Ukraine. And it clicks those uniforms he saw.
He realizes he must have panicked.
Absolutely. Rushes home immediately,
Yeah.
but it's too late. He finds those same two soldiers attacking his pregnant wife.
Oh, no.
He tries to intervene, they beat him up. He's helpless. Then they set the house on fire.
This is just horrific.
And as they're leaving, Nastya, incredibly bravely, throws a stone at them. And one of the soldiers just shoots her, kills her.
Mykola witnesses all of this.
Everything. Holds her as she dies. Loses his wife, his unborn child, his home,
Yeah.
everything, in an instant. Hours later, 2 Ukrainian soldiers find him there. They're sympathetic, help him bury Nastya.
But he's changed by then, right? Grief, but something else too.
Oh yeah, shattered, yes. But also, this burning rage, this need for revenge against the soldier who pulled the trigger. It's like his entire being just shifts focus onto that one goal.
That's the catalyst. The transformation begins right there, fueled by that specific personal loss.
And he knows what he has to do. He asks the soldiers right then and there, "Take me with you, I want to join the army."
Just like that.
He takes a small wooden statue Nastya had made, meant to protect him. A piece of his old life, now symbolizing this new, dark path.
So he gets to the base. How's that received? A math teacher wanting to suddenly fight.
Initially, not well. The senior officer is furious, even thinks he might be a spy.
Understandable, maybe. A civilian turning up amidst chaos.
But Mykola tells him the whole story. The murder, the fire, having nothing left but wanting to liberate his country. And the officer believes him. He's in. Training starts the next day.
But he's got zero experience. This must have been tough.
Incredibly tough. The summary points out how slow he was, assembling weapons, basic drills, way behind the others.
Yeah, I can picture that.
The officer even tells him straight up he doubts Mykola can ever be a good soldier. Imagine hearing that after losing everything.
Crushing. But did it deter him?
Not at all. That's what's interesting. He just doubles down, practices constantly, even when others are sleeping, pushing himself.
Driven by that need for revenge, probably.
And ambition too, maybe. He asks for the codename Raven.
Raven. Why Raven?
We don't know why he picked it, but the others laugh. The officer tells him, names like that are earned.
Okay. So he's got this drive, even if he's struggling?
Exactly. He doesn't let the skepticism stop him. He just keeps training.
Yeah.
And then an opportunity comes up.
What's up?
The senior announces they're short on snipers, asks for volunteers.
Then Mykola steps forward, the guy who struggled with basic assembly.
You guessed it.
Yeah.
Again, total skepticism. The senior basically says, you could barely put a gun together.
Harsh.
But Mykola insists, give me one chance. So the senior sets a challenge. Assemble the gun in 20 seconds.
Okay, pressure's on.
And here's where things get wild. Mykola doesn't just do it. He blindfolds himself.
What? Blindfolded?
Blindfolded. Assembles the gun perfectly. In 18 seconds.
No way.
Sheer practice. Obsession, maybe. The room goes from laughing to stunned applause. He's in. Sniper training.
That's incredible. It shows what focus can do, even obsessive focus born from trauma.
Right, but the challenges keep coming. In sniper training, everyone else gets modern rifles. Mykola, he gets an old model.
Seriously, like another test.
Seems like it, yeah. He demands a better one. Senior says, prove yourself first. So Mykola takes the old gun. No complaints.
Okay, so what's the first test?
It's intense, called Don't Move an Inch. They basically simulate being under fire. You have to stay perfectly still, locked on target. Any flinch, you're out.
And Mykola?
Rock solid. Passes easily. Maybe those earlier struggles weren't lack of ability, but just needing this kind of extreme focus.
Could be. Finding his element under pressure. What's next?
Tory practice. They show you the target once, then blindfold you. You have to shoot based on estimation.
Tricky. How did he do?
He fails this one initially, likely because of the old gun, not his aim or calculation.
Okay. So the potential's there, just hampered by equipment.
Exactly. But the final test, this is where his old life and new skills merge spectacularly.
Oh, what was it?
Shooting targets in total darkness. The only light is a single brief flare.
Wow, that sounds almost impossible.
Most guys fire immediately when the flare lights up. And they miss Mykola. He waits.
Waits. Why?
He doesn't just see light. He sees trajectory. He's the math teacher again, right? He calculates the arc of the flare, uses that fading light to figure out the exact distance. It's applied geometry under fire.
You're kidding. He used math.
He did. Calculates the distance, adjusts his aim in the dark based on that calculation, fires. Perfect hit. Nobody had ever done that before.
That is genuinely amazing using his past life like that.
And that feat, that earns him the name. The senior officer says,
Yeah.
okay, you're Raven.
He earned it. Wow, so training complete. Mission time.
Mission time. First one, clear a Russian checkpoint. They get into position, ready to engage.
Standard stuff.
Until a civilian car drives up. The Russian soldiers stop it, use the people inside as human shields.
Oh man, what do they do? A moral nightmare.
The colonel gives the order. Fire. Prioritize the mission. Raven and his team take out the soldiers. Mission complete, but a brutal introduction to wartime decisions.
Yeah, no easy answers there. Heavy stuff.
And it gets heavier. Raven gets back to base after that, finds out many of his comrades are gone,
What happened?
killed on another mission by one man, Siri, Russia's top sniper. Suddenly it's not just an army, it's a specific deadly opponent.
So now there's a nemesis figure. Raises the stakes personally for Raven, maybe.
Seems like it. And things get even more personal in the next mission. They encounter some Russian soldiers, and Raven sees someone he knows. Evan, his old student. The one who tried to get him fired, now fighting for the other side.
Wow, talk about the past coming back. What does Raven do? He has orders to fire, right?
He hesitates. Just for a moment, the colonel sees it, understands, tells him basically, he's not your student now, Raven. He's the enemy. He made his choice.
Pragmatic leadership. Tough, but probably necessary.
Raven accepts it, detonates some landmines nearby. Evan and the others are eliminated. It really shows how war just redefines everything, even past relationships.
Absolutely brutal. And Raven and this colonel, they developed a bond.
Yeah, they got close. Shared personal stories. Colonel talked about his family. Raven shared the story about Nastya, which makes the next mission utterly tragic.
Oh no, what happens?
They're on a critical mission, intercepting a Russian group. And Raven sees him. Through his scope. The soldier who killed Nastya.
The specific one, after all this time.
The one. He requests permission to fire. Colonel says no, focus on the mission, denies him twice.
But Raven.
He can't control it. The rage, the promise, he disobeys, takes the shot, kills the soldier.
Vengeance achieved, but at what cost?
Immediate catastrophic cost. The shot gives away their position, and Siri, Russia's sniper ace, happens to be nearby.
Oh.
Siri triangulates their position from the shot. Before they can react, Siri fires. A single headshot. Kills the colonel instantly.
Because Raven broke discipline for personal revenge. Devastating.
Raven's guilt must have been immense. He just vowed then and there. Avenge the colonel too. Another layer of loss. Another promise fueling him.
So his path gets even darker, more solitary now.
It does. His next mission is hunting 2 other Russian snipers. He gets them both. But he takes a bullet in the arm doing it. Has to retreat to a secret base to recover.
While he's recovering, does he learn more about Siri, this ghost sniper?
He does. A major debriefs him. Fills in the details. Siri, Russia's best perfect aim killed 6 top Ukrainian snipers already. Uses kill videos to mess with morale.
Nasty tactics. Any weaknesses?
One potential one, he rarely moves, sets up a position and stays there. Predictable, but deadly if you walk into his kill zone.
Okay, predictability. You can work with that. So they make a plan.
An elaborate one, 2 teams. Team A attacks the main Russian force head-on, creating a huge distraction.
Drawing fire, basically.
Right. While Team B, the snipers, loop around and attack from behind.
And Raven's job.
Go after Siri directly.
Exactly. Infiltrate the building where they think Siri's holed up. Use that predictability against him. The final showdown is set.
Raven moves in, takes out 2 guards stealthily. Siri, up high, realizes his comms are dead, his team isn't reporting, he knows something's wrong.
He suspects an infiltrator.
Goes to the roof, finds a dead Russian sniper. Confirmation.
Yeah.
He calls for backup, frantic. They tell him 10 minutes.
10 minutes is an eternity in that situation.
Too long. Raven ambushes him. It comes down to close quarters combat, a knife fight.
Intense.
And Raven uses it, that little wooden statue, Nastumate. Uses it somehow in the fight and kills Siri.
Wow. Uses her statue to kill the man who ultimately led to his colonel's death, avenging both in a way.
Pretty much. Takes out the last sniper in the building with a grenade.
Yeah.
But it's not over. Backup's coming.
Right, the trek he heard about.
Siri's phone rings. It's the backup team calling. Raven answers.
What does he say?
Tells them they're all about to die.
Yeah.
Then shoots the driver of the approaching truck.
Cold. Calculated.
The truck crashes. Soldiers jump out. Right into a perfectly laid ambush by the waiting Ukrainian snipers. Total elimination. The plan worked flawlessly.
Mission accomplished. Siri eliminated. Both vows fulfilled.
A few days later, Raven goes back. Visits Nasty's grave. He kept his promise. Avenged her. Avenged the colonel. His final pledge there. Serve his country. Until his last breath.
What a journey. From peaceful teacher to this. Exceptionally lethal weapon, forged in tragedy. It really makes you think about that line between vengeance and justice.
Definitely blurred here. His actions served a military purpose in the end, but the drive was so deeply personal, wasn't it?
Absolutely. That raw grief reshaped him, unlocked this capacity he never knew he had. These skills, the focus, the ruthlessness, all born from loss.
It's a stark reminder of how extreme circumstances can utterly redefine a person. He found this brutal kind of purpose in the middle of all that devastation.
And it leaves us with a really powerful question, I think, for everyone listening. Do any of us truly know what we're capable of until we're pushed, like really pushed to our absolute limits?
Right. My coolest story suggests there might be extraordinary things hidden inside ordinary people, just waiting for it. Well, hopefully not something so tragic, but waiting for the unimaginable to unlock them.
A sobering thought to end on.
Indeed. We hope this deep dive gave you something to think about regarding potential, tragedy, and the paths they carve. Thanks for joining us for the deep dive.